Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button to subscribe and also turn on your notification buttons to get notified as soon as we drop entertainment videos. Well guys, news making round on entertainment right now currently about the palace is that the estranged wife of Ooni of Ife is former Queen Naomi Ogunwusi is alleged to begging to return back into the palace. Well, there are a lot of reports that has been making round that Queen Naomi allegedly begs to return back to the palace with her former husband, that is Ooni of Ife. Reports making round on social media now is about Queen Naomi's undying love for Ooni of Ife just after she herself voluntarily left the palace on her own. Well, there are a lot of mixed reactions that have trailed this post that has gone viral. Well, this is not just the first time. Report has been making round that Queen Naomi is begging to be brought back into the palace. Just after Ooni of Ife got married to his new wife, Queen Miriam, palace source revealed to a blogger that Queen Naomi has been trying to get back into the palace ever since she left willingly, because it is something very shocking to people, a lot of people last year, when Queen Naomi announced her divorce from the monarch on her Instagram page, and then she kept the separation post on her social media page for months, meaning that she's not even willing to come back into the palace. And palace sources made it known that ever since she left the palace, she has been trying to find her way back into the palace, begging people who are close to the Ooni of Ife to beg Ooni of Ife on her behalf so she can be back into the palace. Also, people noticed that before Ooni of Ife got married to his new wife, Queen Miriam Anako, the separation post that Queen Naomi made last year while she divorced herself from Ooni of Ife was still on her page. And just after the public news that Ooni of Ife is taking a new wife, and that is Queen Naomi, into the palace, it was seen that this post was deleted from Queen Naomi Ogunwusi's page, of which palace sources said that it's too late for her to delete that post because that post has been there for like months when she was begging, and she never think of deleting the post. And right now, saying that her husband Ooni of Ife has gotten married to another person, she now take down the post, which is too late. People from the palace said that her feet has been swept away from the palace and that another wife is now back into the palace. Well, words have been making reports on social media now that Queen Naomi is begging the Ooni to accept her back as she wants to be back into the palace. Well, reasons why Queen Naomi left the palace till today is still unknown to a lot of people in the palace, because according to the spokesman from the palace, it said that Queen Naomi and Ooni of Ife still had a good relationship, and although they had slightest disagreement of which they settled, and even Ooni of Ife bought her a car, and these two are good together. The spokesman from the palace said that Ooni of Ife went out for a trip and is even eager to get home to meet his wife, before seeing the post that has been going viral on social media that she is no longer interested. Well, there were lots of speculations that could have generated in a lot of people's mind about Queen Naomi's departure from the palace, because a lot of people felt like maybe Ooni of Ife is having extramarital affairs, and this is not really making the queen comfortable. Maybe that's the reason why she wants to leave the palace. But most things that people could speculate that this is the reason why she wants to leave the palace, Queen Naomi made sure to explain and address every issue in the lengthy post she shared on her Instagram page. She said side attractions were never an issue because she knows that she's the only legally married wife to Ooni of Ife. She said if people are thinking that that's what made her leave the palace, then no, that is not it. She even said that her marriage to Ooni of Ife, like a lot of people had said before, is not planned. She said she doesn't even know who Ooni of Ife is at first, that Ooni of Ife got interested in her and he took her to be his wife. So she made sure to explain everything. People might think that, oh, maybe this is what made her left the palace. She made sure to explain it in the lengthy post. And now, seeing that report has been making round that she has been begging close sources to the king that she wants to come back into the palace, a lot of reactions have trailed it. Well, just as the news of her coming back into the palace is making round on social media, because people got to know that she has been begging a lot of people to come into the palace, or just as that one is going viral and is on the media. People also learned that Ooni of Ife is planning a grand wedding for the latest queen, that is Queen Mariam, is planning to host the wedding in a big way, meaning that they just got married few weeks back, and according to reports online, Queen Mariam is still enjoying the honeymoon phase of her marriage, meaning that she recently got wedded to Ooni of Ife, and she's just getting used to the life in the palace, most especially as a queen. So it was said that Ooni of Ife is planning a grand wedding that is going to take place on October. Just as this is making round, and also the fact that there are preparations for a grand wedding for Queen Mariam, it was also said that there is pandemonium in the family of Ooni of Ife over a decision to come back into the palace. Looks like Queen Naomi's undying love for Ooni of Ife is growing day by day, and she can't seem to live without her husband. Maybe that is one of the reasons why she wants to come back into the palace. But looks like our family are yet to agree to her decision, because they don't really understand the reason why she's making the decision of her coming back into the palace. So it was said that there is a lot of commotion in Queen Naomi's family right now over the current issue, as they have to address it. Maybe she's going to come back or not. Meanwhile, recently, the Queen shared a video of herself dancing to a gospel song, rocking a native with a gele, where she was dancing, thanking God for life. Well, this reaction of ours came few days after reports make round that Queen Mariam and Queen Ashley danced at the Olojo festival. Well, this action of ours coming just few days after reports make round that Queen Mariam actually joined Shina Peters on stage in dancing competition, and also that Queen Ashley also stole the spotlight at the Olojo Festival, surrounded by the king's elder sister and also some other family members and Iyalode as well. Well, a lot of people take Queen Naomi's dancing video to be our own reply back to the report that has been making round about the queens in the palace of Ooni of Ife. Well, still on our Instagram profile right now, she still retains a royalty title as Her Majesty Queen Shilekunla Naomi. And people, this alone convinces a lot of people that she's still interested in coming back into the palace, because she still retains a royalty title. And then she put this so bold on our profile page, our Instagram profile. So right now, no one knows what's yet to come, but the reference making round is that Queen Naomi is allegedly begging the king so as to return back into the palace. Well, guys, that's all for today's gist. Don't forget to like and comment. Thank you. Bye.